See high status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fans.
Bro. Yo, what's good, new gang? Today I'm going to Spongebob conspiracy number 1, the Squilliam theory. First of all, before I get into it, shout out to Big Holla Man, Holla at Crazy. His channel is in the description. Show some love to his channel, bro. My man basically put me onto this. Plain and simple, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. He put me onto this, you know what I'm saying? It's SpongeBob too, let's be honest, bro. Like, SpongeBob is fucking golden. The show itself is golden. There's so much talk behind it, like, just so much bullshit that you can say about it. You know, adult jokes, this and the third. There's so much shit, you feel me? So, this is apparently conspiracy theories behind the show. You know what I'm saying? There's 3 of them. Shout out to Bale, he dropped 3 of them. Hopefully he keeps dropping more, because I ain't gonna cap, this is some cool shit, bro. It's dope to see and like hear other perspectives of certain things, of other people and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, before I get into it, if y'all to the channel, subscribe, help your boy reach 10K subscribers, smash the like button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, and let's get it, bro.
Squilliam Fancy Son! Squilliam Fancy Son! Squilliam Fancy Son!
Squilliam Fancy Son III is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
So, I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more...
Yo, y'all ever hear people like that, bro? In real life, like being all extra, like, oh yeah, I just got a brand new Ferrari, it has 700 horsepower, costs $400,000, this and the third, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being mad extra with the shit they say.
I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and he always rubs it in his face.
That's right, I'm living your dreams, Squidward. Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority.
All that for one person. All that capping, bro, for one person, bro. Like, you're hurting.
He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority, and I'm gonna prove it.
Crazy.
SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows from my childhood.
Same.
Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think it's just a kid's show.
It does not, like, it ages so well, bro, you know what I'm saying? It never gets old, this show. No cap.
There's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about, but the show constantly brings back characters and references to previous episodes. And if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancy Son III is a manipulative fraud. Evidence number 1, the pet hospital. We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
Crazy, bro.
We're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the... Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward...
Damn, yo. Bro, it's crazy too, like, going back to these shows and watching them, like, as I got older and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this show, this same exact episode, I probably watched, when I was, like, 12, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, rewatching them, it's like, holy shit, dude. You feel me? Yo, that's crazy.
Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom. We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital. We've seen this purple doctorfish before, but once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. Squarepants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away.
Bro, before I keep going, bro, shout out to this man right here, Bale, for digging fucking deep into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, like, one show will reference another show. But, like, he has to really, like, find all this information, dog. Shout out to him.
technical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward. But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl. In the same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble Bowl, he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band. So both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl. Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends.
That's some hoe ass shit, bro. Bro. Literally, this man like manipulates him to believe that he's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And at the end, they went brazy, bro. Let's be honest. That band he brought, they went fucking crazy, dog. But like, that's crazy.
Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl.
Wow.
Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends. In season 3, episode 8, Squilliam Returns, Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier! Oh, lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends.
Yep.
Take a look at Squilliam's friends. They're all nicely dressed. You kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy
Bro,
rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even wear nice clothes like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab and would already know Squidward is the cashier.
Damn. Doesn't have enough slime.
These are not the type of people Squilliam would hang out with. I mean, why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends?
Yo, let me tell y'all something. This man is hurting, dog. Like, his life is complete shit. Yo.
People Squilliam would hang out with.
This nigga's face, bro.
I mean, why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends? At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life.
Yo.
I had no yachts, jets, or anything.
Cap ass.
I was only trying to impress you.
And then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding. Is that true?
Of course not! I'm filthy stinking rich!
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there?
Bro, listen. People like that, they be capping, bro. Yo, they really be capping, dog. Like, they'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll, like he said, like, was he really kidding? No, he wasn't, bro. He meant that shit. Deep down inside him, he meant that shit. Because if he didn't, why would he even bring it up in the first place? Obviously to get at his neck, but still. You feel me? There's always truth behind, there's always truth behind something, bro. When it comes out your mouth, whether you're mad, sad, whatever the case, there's always truth behind it. Let's be honest.
Was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4, the statue.
Crazy.
In season 7, episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash that the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh wait! They've already built one. Of me! I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again, this encounter was staged by Squilliam,
with the unibrow,
he actually paid to get that statue built.
Where's the unibrow, though? I mean, you got the same fit, but still, they missed that.
As Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
"Bless you, Squilliam Fancy Sim. Bless you."
But if you remember, this is one of those friends Squilliam likely paid, making her whole comment feel very fake. By the end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that it's his statue, not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property? Evidence number 5, The concert. In Season 6, Episode 17, Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members were part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet.
Crazy.
The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant.
maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet.
Yep.
Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward.
Yo, listen, there's always gonna be somebody better than you in life. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move like tunnel vision with yourself, bro. Like, don't look at other people as competition. But to be honest, there's always gonna be somebody better than you. And of course, the ones hating on you, they ain't better than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man's just hating on Squidward this whole time, saying he's trash. And look, he didn't even touch that shit, bro. He's probably dog shit, bro. He's probably dog shit at the clarinet. You feel me?
Clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward. But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6, the music college. In the same episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally. This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I mean, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies? If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam?
She folded, bro. She had one job. She had one job and she folded, bro. She fucked up right there.
If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam? This feels way too much like she was hired by Squilliam to set a trap for Squidward.
Crazy.
And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
Nah.
Very own music class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college, and right off the bat, there's something very fishy about this place. The building itself is very green and grimy, and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious, except for the big sign on top, which feels like the only new thing about this building. I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom. They all have a very nice structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's friends, but if this is such a prestigious college, how did Spongebob and Patrick get in here?
Would you two numbskulls,
Oh my god. The disrespect. He's talking facts though.
Prestigious college, how did Spongebob and Patrick get in here?
Would you two numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting in anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the headmistress, and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your mind. Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Squidward cute tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
If that doesn't sound like he's been paid off, I don't know what does. The lengths that Squilliam goes to humiliate Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior.
All that bread spent, bro, to fuck someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, literally, money don't make you happy, bro. That happiness with money is temporary. This is a good-ass example, bro. He spent all that bread, probably, to, like, hurt this man's life. And deep down inside, he's hurting because he's not as good as him with the clarinet or whatever reason he has to hate dude. You know what I'm saying? Hurting, bro.
Insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior.
Crazy.
But why? Why would anyone go so far to embarrass an old high school band classmate? What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication?
My man took his bitch.
Old high school band classmate. What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past.
Shit.
I've spent hours reading through the Spongebob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Season 6, Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges. Just a normal episode where SpongeBob and Patrick annoy Squidward. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Except I have one question about this episode. Annoy Squidward. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Oh, I was about to say, that deadass looked like this man's robe, bruh. Squilliam's?
Except I have one question about this episode. Why does Squidward have Squilliam's robe? That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam Fancyson III's robe. Why would Squidward have this? Yes. They were more than just classmates. Could they have once been dating? No way. That's not possible. There's no evidence to support that.
No fucking way.
Right?
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
No. It can't be.
I mean,
no fucking way.
Go to their worst enemy's music recital.
It's been right in front of us this whole time.
Our sources last saw Evil harassing teenagers on that makeout rave.
Makeout rave. Good times. Good times. Voted most likely to.
Yo.
In high school.
Holy shit!
Nah, bro, this motherfucker different, bro. Oh my god, bro. These motherfuckers was a thing, and this man just, bro, probably what happened was they dated, what's his face, Squidward left him, and now he's just a hating ass motherfucker, bro, trying to ruin his life, you feel me? Bro, nah, deadass shout out to Alex, man. This man really dug deep into getting this freaking, this information, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. And again, shout out to Hala. I'm gonna react to number 2 and 3 of these, bro. This is some good ass content, no cap, bro. That's my reaction to SpongeBob Conspiracy 1. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.